Whispers in the Pines. Chapter 1, The Arrival. In the winter of 1933, as the northeastern U.S. struggled beneath the weight of the Great Depression, a peculiar stranger named Elijah Blackwell arrived in the small town of Pinehurst. Dressed in a tattered overcoat and carrying a weathered leather suitcase, he claimed to be an investigator sent to unravel the mysteries plaguing the community. The townsfolk, skeptical yet desperate for any shred of hope, reluctantly shared their stories of eerie whispers in the wind, strange visions, and unexplainable occurrences. Elijah listened intently, his piercing blue eyes betraying a hidden depth. Chapter 2, The Abandoned Asylum. Elijah's investigation led him to the outskirts of Pinehurst, where an abandoned asylum stood hidden amidst ancient pine trees. The asylum, closed during the economic downturn, held a dark history of cruel experiments on the mentally ill. Locals spoke of unsettling noises emanating from its decaying halls. As Elijah explored the asylum, he discovered old patient records hinting at forbidden rituals conducted within its walls. Unbeknownst to the townsfolk, the asylum had become a gateway to a malevolent realm, and the tortured souls of the past sought revenge. Chapter 3, The Sinister Fog. A thick, unnatural fog descended upon Pinehurst, trapping the town in an eerie silence. Those who ventured into the fog found themselves lost in time, encountering spectral visions from the past. As the fog lingered, it became a conduit for otherworldly entities, drawn by the despair and fear that gripped the town. Elijah realized that the fog was a manifestation of ancient rituals gone awry, allowing eldritch beings to seep into the fabric of reality. The townsfolk, tormented by the fog's illusions, began to question their sanity as nightmares bled into waking life. Chapter 4, The Enigmatic Stranger's Secret. As Elijah delved deeper into Pinehurst's history, he uncovered a personal connection to the town's supernatural plight. His family, long associated with the occult, had ties to the asylum and its malevolent forces. Haunted by his own past and driven by a desire for redemption, Elijah concealed his true identity from the townsfolk. The enigmatic stranger, torn between his duty and his inner demons, struggled to protect Pinehurst from the encroaching darkness while confronting the ghosts of his family's dark legacy. Chapter 5, Haunted Relics. In the attic of an old mansion, a collection of cursed artifacts was discovered. These relics, once owned by the Blackwell family, had been unwittingly spread throughout the town, serving as conduits for vengeful spirits. As the artifacts found their way into the hands of unsuspecting residents, the line between the living and the dead blurred. The haunted relics intensified the paranormal activity, pushing Pinehurst to the brink of chaos. Elijah raced against time to retrieve the artifacts and break the supernatural link that bound the town to its dark past. Chapter 6, The Desolate Cemetery. The town cemetery became a battleground between the forces of darkness and the spirits seeking to protect the living. Graves were disturbed, and ghostly apparitions warned of a looming catastrophe. Elijah, guided by the whispers of the deceased, confronted the malevolent entities in a final showdown within the desolate cemetery. As the paranormal forces clashed, Elijah's true identity and the town's sordid history were laid bare. In a climactic moment of sacrifice and redemption, Elijah used the artifacts to seal the rift between worlds, banishing the eldritch beings back to the shadows. Epilogue. Whispers fade. With the malevolence quelled, the fog lifted, and Pinehurst began to heal. The townsfolk, scarred by the horrors they had witnessed, returned to their lives with a newfound appreciation for the fragile balance between the living and the dead. Elijah, burdened by the weight of his family's legacy, vanished into the shadows, leaving Pinehurst to rebuild and recover from the whispers in the pines that had gripped their souls.
Greetings, esteemed adventurers and cosmic wonders. Today, as we stand at the crossroads of fantasy and science fiction, we invite you to partake in a noble quest. But before we embark on this enchanting journey, let us harness the power that lies at your fingertips. The like, subscribe, comment, and share buttons. These seemingly ordinary buttons hold the key to extraordinary feats. Behold the like button, a mere tap, yet a formidable spell of approval upon our content. Your likes are the elixirs that fortify our spirit and propel our channel to greater heights. Next, the subscribe button, a mystical key that unlocks the gates to our fantastical world. By subscribing, you become a revered member of our fellowship, ensuring you never miss a moment of our magical saga. Now enter the comment section, your personal parchment to inscribe your thoughts, feelings, and magical incantations. Your comments are the echoes of wisdom resonating through the enchanted forest of our community. And behold, the share button, a celestial artifact that scatters the magic far and wide. Share the joy with fellow adventurers and cosmic wayfarers, so they too may join our noble quest. Ready yourselves, noble viewers, for the quest awaits. Wield your magical powers, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Together, let us forge this channel into a sanctuary of fantasy and a haven for science fiction aficionados. Gratitude, dear patrons, for being integral to our mystical sojourn. Until our paths converge once more, may your days be adorned with enchantment and your nights be filled with stardust. This is Ryan Baker, bidding you farewell from Fantasy Science Fiction Storynory. Remember to spread the magic.